How to use bring, take, fetch, and get. The four verbs bring, take, fetch, and get are all used in a similar manner to mean moving an object from one place to another. However, there are key differences to the use of each verb that depend on where the speaker stands in relation to the objects. How to use bring and take. The use of bring and take is confusing for many students. The choice between bring or take depends on the location of the speaker. If the speaker refers to something that is at her current location, she uses bring. Generally, use bring when something moves from there to here. I'm glad you brought me to this shop. It's great. I'll bring the map with me on the trip. If the speaker refers to something that has been moved to a different location, she uses take. Generally, use take when something moves from here to there. The children took their books with them to class. Jack took his laptop with him on his trip. Bring and take have a similar meaning when used with or along with. In this case, the expression used refers to including someone or something with you when you travel somewhere. She took her brother along with them on the trip. I brought my book with me so I can read while I wait for you to finish. I took along a copy of the homework assignment just in case I had time to study. Finally, the verb bring is often used with other prepositions to make phrasal verbs with the same meaning of bringing someone from one place to the place where the speaker is located. These include bring over and bring by. Could you bring over the game when you come? I'll bring the chairs by when I come on Saturday. How to use fetch and get. When speaking about going somewhere and getting something and then bringing it back, use get, American English, or fetch, British English. Could you get the newspaper? She fetched her diary and showed him the entry. Important phrasal verbs. Bring, take, and get can differ greatly from each other when used as phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are verbs that are made up of a main verb followed by one or more prepositions known as particles. The particles of phrasal verbs can change the meaning of the original verb. Here are some of the most common phrasal verbs with bring, take, and get. Phrasal verbs with bring. Here are a number of phrasal verbs with bring with example sentences for context. Bring up equals raise a child. She brought her child up on her own. Bring about equals make happen. The change in our strategy brought about immediate success. Bring through equals keep safe. She brought her parents' treasures through the fire. Bring off equals succeed in doing. My sister brought off an incredible victory last weekend. Bring someone to equals make someone to do something. I think she brought him to tears when she told him she wanted to break up. Bring back equals to restart an older tradition. The fashion industry often brings back certain styles after a few decades. Phrasal verbs with get. Here are a few of the most common phrasal verbs with get. Get across equals make understood. I hope I got my point across to the students. Get around equals become well known. She gets around and almost everybody knows her. Get by equals make just enough money to pay the expenses. Many people are finding it harder and harder to get by these days. Get down equals be depressed. Sometimes I find this job really gets me down. Get down to equals start doing something. Let's get down to business and finish the report. Get through equals finish doing something. We got through the tests with 4 A's and 2 B's. Phrasal verbs with take. Finally, here are a number of phrasal verbs with take. Take someone around equals show someone something. Let me take you around the house. Take apart equals to deconstruct something. I need to take apart the cupboards and make some repairs. Take down equals remove something. Could you take down that ugly painting? Take in equals provide room for. We could take you in for the weekend. Take on equals begin a new responsibility. She took on a new job. Take up equals begin learning something new. I'd like to take up a new hobby soon. Bring, take. Get quiz. Choose the best option to complete each gap in the sentences. Pay close attention to time expressions to help you choose the correct tense. Also, look closely to see if the gap is followed by a preposition for phrasal verbs. 1. Did you blank your homework to class today? Bring, taken, fetch, get. 2. How much money did you blank with you when you went to Hawaii? Bring, take, fetch, get. 3. Please blank home some food for dinner tonight. Take, fetch, get, bring. 4. I blank my point across to him last night, so he decided to come with us. Brought, took, fetched, got. 5. We don't need to blank apart the computer. Let's just blank it to the store. Take, bring, take, bring, fetch, get, take. 6. Did you blank off the performance at the concert last night? Bring, take, fetch, get. 7. Have you ever blank up a new hobby that changed your life? Brought, fetched, taken, got. 8. Please go to the next room and blank the newspaper. Thank you. Bring, take, fetch, get. 9. I'll blank the children by before I leave on the trip next week. Bring, take, fetch, get. 10. Peter blank me around the town last week and showed me all the sights. Brought, took, fetched, got. 11. Alice has blank around and made a number of friends over the past few months. Brought, taken, fetched, gotten, got. 12. Let's begin the meeting. I'd like to blank down to business and discuss the past quarter's sales. Bring, take, fetch, get. 13. Could you please blank down that ugly picture? Bring, take, fetch, get. 14. Have you blank through the book yet? Brought, taken, gotten, got, fetched. 15. Have you ever blank up a child? Brought, gotten, taken, fetched.
Please like, share, subscribe.